What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 most underrated games in Roblox, and this is my opinion, of course. These are games that I have played that I thought they were underrated, and so I want you guys to find some fun games, and I also want to make these games more popular, so I figured I'd make this video. Before we start the video, I want to say a few things. First thing being that if you guys have any games on Roblox you want me to play and to make videos on, then just drop them down in the comments below. I'm not running out of ideas, but I want to see what you guys want me to play. Also, by the end of the video, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like rating on the video, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications if you never want to miss an upload. And also, there's going to be a secret in today's video. It's going to look like this. It'll pop up somewhere in the video for around 5 seconds. Maybe it'll be at the start, maybe it'll be at the middle, maybe it'll be at the end. But wherever it is, if you find the secret in today's video and go down in the comments and post the timestamp of where the secret is, and you're the first to do so, I will pin your comment. Also, one last thing, go follow my Instagram. The link will be in the description, or it's just at Cody Eisner. I'll pop it up on screen right now. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so the first game I have here is called Super Golf. Basically, this game is based off a game called Golf with Your Friends. And so the developer of the Roblox game Super Golf decided to make something like Golf with Your Friends in Roblox. Now you may have seen Golf with Your Friends, a lot of YouTubers have played it. But basically in this game you are a golf ball in a mini putt course and you have to find your way into the hole in as least many hits as possible. It's basically like mini putt but in a video game. Now you can either do a private lobby with your friends and just hop into a Discord call and just have some fun with it, or you can play multiplayer like I am in this gameplay. In private servers you can change the map, you can turn on like low gravity and stuff, you can just mess with the settings, so it's really fun with friends. But multiplayer is fun too. While playing multiplayer you earn these coins, and with those coins you can unlock skins in the shop. And honestly, I just think this game is super underrated. Usually it only has around 700 to 1,000 people playing it, and I think it deserves at least 5,000. It's a super fun game and I find myself coming back to it sometimes just to have some fun if I'm bored. So yes, I recommend this game, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so next up is a game called Parkour. Now it's pretty self-explanatory. You basically just run around and do some parkour. In this game you're in a city with all these skyscrapers and you just basically run around, jump over things, slide under things, do little rolls when you hit the ground. You can ride zip lines, you can do missions for points, and with those points you turn those points into XP, and the higher level you get these things called gloves. Now gloves help you do these cool tricks like something called a super wall jump, and you kind of just have to play to figure out what a super wall jump is. It's just basically a cool move you can do. You can also find these crates around the map which contain skins for your glove. As you can see, I have a animated skin on one of my gloves. You could also trade with other players. I just find this game is really cool and there's nothing really else like it on Roblox. By the way, it's really recommended to play in first person. But yeah, I really like this game. I like running in lines. A line is basically where there's just a line of people and you just have to copy what the person in front of you does. A lot of times when I'm bored, I'll just come to this game, and yeah, it's a super fun game, it's super underrated, and let's get on to the next one. Okay, so the next game is called Death Zone. In Death Zone, you're kind of in a post-apocalyptic world where everything is kind of just free roam. It's kind of like Apocalypse Rising, where you have to loot for your food and water or you'll starve. And you also have to loot buildings for guns and ammo. When you find guns and ammo, you have to go around and kill other players. And if you're in hard mode, then you will be able to pick up their loot, but if you're in easy mode you won't be able to. They update the game weekly, and with the updates they usually bring new guns. They just recently added cars and other stuff too. In the game, if you kill people you also level up, and so once you level up you get these skill points which you can then invest into skills. A bunch of skills you can invest into, like aim down sight speed, more XP per kill, more damage per hit, and a lot more than that too. I think this is a super underrated game. It usually only has 100 to 500 players, and I think it deserves more love than that. So if you want to go try it, and let's move on to the next game. Alright, so coming up next is a game called Driving Simulator. This game is super awesome. I think personally that this is my favorite racing slash car game on Roblox. I just really like how it's made. You can do a whole bunch of stuff in this game. You can race, you can go explore the map, you can just do drifting, there's daily missions, and there's a whole bunch of cars you can buy. Now you earn money by doing races, and the higher you place in the race, the more money you make. You can also make money by just driving around. It's a pretty big map for a Roblox game. You can just drive around and explore the map. It's a really nice map with a lot of diversity. You can also customize your car. You can customize how it looks. You can not only customize how it looks, but you can also get performance. You can get new engines to make your car faster, new tires to make your handling better, new brakes to make your braking better. I really love drifting in this game. It's really nice. And there's also a whole bunch of ramps in the game where you just when you're driving around, you'll just see a whole bunch of ramps and you hit them and you go super high in the air, and it's just a really fun game all around. So that's why I think this is super underrated. And let's get on to the next one. Alright, so next up we have Alone in a Dark House. Alone in a Dark House is a scary game. Now you can play it single player or multiplayer. I personally like it multiplayer. It's fun with friends and it's a little less scary then. So it starts off and you get called into work very late at night, and then you have to meet with your boss and you do some talking with your boss. So this is just a story, and then your boss tells you you have to go to this house and find someone, and you don't really know what's going on yet. You basically are looking for someone in this very dark house, and along the way you find these keys and cash and a whole bunch of these secret items that will help you along your way. Now these keys open doors that couldn't be opened before, and behind those doors lie more secrets. You can sometimes interact with items like rugs. You can drag them, and sometimes there's stuff under them. And be aware, if you guys get scared easily, don't play this game because it'll give you a lot of jump scares. Sometimes there's just very creepy stuff that happens, and it's a very scary game. But it's also very fun, and I do recommend it if you're looking for a scary game on Roblox. That's basically all I can say about the game without giving any spoilers, so go play it if you want to play it, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next game up is Surf. Basically, all I can say about this game is it's based off CSGO surfing. You use the A and D keys to move around and get your momentum up, and you basically ride along these platforms and you try and keep your momentum up as best as you can, and you basically have to get through this obstacle course as fast as you can and beat your own times and beat world records. And there's a whole bunch of different maps, but I do have to warn you, it is a very hard game and it's very frustrating, honestly. If you don't know how to do surfing in CSGO, or if you've never seen it or done it before, it's probably gonna be a very hard game for you. So I will just give you that warning, and that's basically all I can say about the game. It's really fun, but it is frustrating. So have fun with it, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, and the next one is called Stackables. Now this one's gonna be quick. It's basically just Jenga in Roblox. If you've never played Jenga, it's basically a game where there's these stacked up blocks and you have to pull out a block from the whole entire tower, but without making the tower fall, or without making any of the other blocks fall. Once you pull out the block, you place it on the top of the tower, and then it's the next player's turn, and you go until the tower falls. Whoever makes the tower fall loses, and yeah, that's basically the whole concept of the game, and that's basically all I can say about it. It's really fun, and it's really fun to play with friends, so go play it. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so the next game is called Bad Business. Now some of you may be looking at the player count and it's 4,000, so it's not like super underrated, but the reason why I put this game on the list, it's an FPS by the way, but The reason why I put it on the list is because I believe this game should be more popular than Phantom Forces. I really like this game. I think it's way better than Phantom Forces. Basically, you can choose your loadout and you unlock new guns as you level up, and you level up by getting kills in the game. There's a bunch of different game modes. You can also buy skins with the credits you get from killing people and winning. And this game, unlike Phantom Forces, is super fast paced and just really fun to play. As you can see, this is not sped up at all. I'm just getting kill after kill after kill. And yes, I am a little bit better than the average player, but it's still like super fast paced and just really fun to play. I really like how they added like the little anime lines when you're running. It's actually a super cool feature. It makes you feel like you're like running super fast. And yeah, I basically just like everything about the game. It's super awesome and I play this game a lot. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys go play this game, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, and the next game is called Robeats Community. Now, this game is kind of like Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I don't know if you guys ever played those games, but it's basically a game where you have to click buttons at certain times to match what is coming up on screen. It's kind of hard to explain, but but by the video I'm sure you can tell what you have to do. You just have to click the buttons at the right time, but there's different difficulties, and there's a whole bunch of different songs as well you can pick from. There are these really insanely hard ones, which I don't know how people get 100% on, but some people do. As you can see, there's like insane ones that just I don't even know how people do. It's just crazy to me. But anyway, yeah, that's basically all I can really say for this game. You basically just do this. It's fun when you're bored or when you just have nothing to do. So yeah, let's go on to the next and final game. Okay guys, and coming in number one for the most underrated game in my opinion is this game, Swordburst II. It's an MMORPG game based off an anime called Sword Art Online. Now, this is probably the best RPG MMO game in Roblox in my opinion, and maybe that's because I really like the anime Sword Art Online. But basically you start off as a little noob and you have to slay these boars for XP, and basically you kill mobs to level up, and some of the mobs have a chance to drop items, and with those items obviously they do more damage. There's a whole bunch of places in this game, and there's a boss on each floor. Now to progress to the next floor, you have to kill the boss on the floor that you're currently on. So let's say I was on floor 1, I would have to kill the floor 1 boss to progress to floor 2. The game takes a really long time to complete, so it has a lot of stuff to do in it, a lot of swords to get, and a lot of fun to be had. This game is super awesome with friends or just alone, it doesn't matter. They just started updating this game again, so more floors are going to be coming out in the future, so I'm super hyped. I'm going to start uploading this game again. And yeah, that was basically it for my top 10 list of the most underrated games on Roblox in 2021. This wasn't in order, by the way, I just put them in random. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you never want to miss an upload. Also, if you found the secret in today's video, make sure to go down in the comments and leave the timestamp of where the secret is, and if you're the first to do so, then I will pin your comment. Remember to follow my Instagram, the link will be in the description, or I'll pop it up on screen right now. It is at Cody Eisner. And yeah, that's basically it. I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out. Thanks for watching.